Were you expecting a Zelda game this year? This announcement is for sure a surprise, but one that I'm actually very excited about. For those who didn't know, there is a previous Hyrule Warriors game created by Koei Tecmo Games, originally created for the Wii U I think it was, then the 3DS, and then it got a port to the Switch with the definitive edition. This game was essentially a Warriors game based in the universe of Zelda. If you're not familiar with the Warriors games, definitely give it a search. Now, coming back to this announcement and why it is so exciting, we're not only getting a new Hyrule Warriors game, we're getting a prequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That's right, Age of Calamity is going to tell the story of the Great War that happened 100 years prior to Breath of the Wild. In my opinion, this is the game that we never asked for, but the game that we really needed as we wait for Breath of the Wild 2. Let's quickly jump in and watch the trailer, and then we'll be back here to chat about what we watched. Alright, here we go.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
I'm so excited for this story.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Oh, I'm ready. So this is not scenes from like Breath of the Wild. This is actually scenes from the new game, Age of Calamity. Because it looks like they've got the same watercolor style artwork. They've really captured what Breath of the Wild has done. They're not recreating the wheel at all. Oh. I never knew they actually came out of those pillars. Hey, we learned something. Oh yeah. Oh, the Lionels. Oh, that was Zelda. And she was using runes. Wow. Yeah, frick yeah. So again, we can notice that they're using some of the combat. Oh, and they got the divine beasts, but they're using some of the combat like that. The perfect dodge. So like it feels like they're really encapsulating like what Breath of the Wild brought to the table, which is really exciting. Oh man, I am so freaking excited for this.
I must protect everyone.
Zelda, my girl. Alright, so that was the trailer, and already we can see how much they are honoring the Breath of the Wild series when creating this prequel, keeping it super familiar and adding the things that made Breath of the Wild such a special game. In the full announcement video, Koei Tecmo Games has said unlike the previous Hyrule Warriors, they have worked so closely with the Zelda team to ensure that they are capturing everything that made Breath of the Wild such a standout game. Yes, you will absolutely still be hacking, slashing, button mashing your way through this Warriors style game. But what's so exciting is going to be the story and cutscenes in between those battles that tells this story that happened 100 years ago. Also to note, it sounds like they got the voice actors from Breath of the Wild, which is super exciting because this game is going to have a lot more story and a lot more cutscenes, which means a lot more voice acting. And I thought that was a very strong point in Breath of the Wild that they didn't utilize that much. There was only, so many cutscenes and so many conversations had between the characters, so that is definitely something to look forward to. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is going to be released on November 20th this year, and overall, I'm stoked that we're getting another Zelda game in 2020. And knowing that it's going to tell a tale to prepare me for Breath of the Wild 2, take my money. But enough from me, I'm interested in hearing what you guys thought of this announcement, and if you are excited about Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, and definitely consider subscribing to let me know that you crave more content like this. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video.